This SlideSpeech presentation recaps the EdSurge Instruct newsletter number 79 of August the 15th, 2013. Well, hello again, EdSurgents. This is Matt Bowman, back in the office after a 2-year hiatus working with blended learning initiatives. Spending day after day with educators doing amazing things in the classroom has seriously exacerbated my horrible case of teacher worship. The most recent symptoms include a maniacal preoccupation with making our teacher-targeted news easier for you busy superheroes to consume. A couple small tweaks in this newsletter include more descriptive, skimmable headlines and a lead story that gives you edtech reviews straight from real teacher guts. As always, please let us know how we can do better. Last month in Chicago, several hundred teachers had a chance to kick the tires on about 30 education technology products. Read what these teachers had to say about ClassDojo, EdCanvas, Newsleela, EduCreations, Kickboard, NoReading and more. And if you've got an opinion about any edtech product, we want to hear from you. The EdSurge EdTech commentaries form is designed for teachers to give us the skinny on products. Lesson plan sites are often filled with junk. How do you find the really good plans? Teachers Pay Teachers found a winning model with its open marketplace, and now ePals, armed with a user base of 11.5 million, hopes to steal some of their mojo. Their new exchange site, Tools for School, is young, but that means right now could be the best time to get in the game. If you're looking to make some pocket cash on your genius lessons, or are willing to pay a tad for a good plan, check out our rundown here. Quick, if you still have a moment of breathing room before the school year starts, check out Edutopia's video series on redesigning the classroom. These 3 slickly produced, 5-minute videos chronicle a design school-style redesign of one teacher's classroom. You probably don't have the resources for the full-on teardown shown in the vids, but watching them could get the creative juices flowing. The design process, described in Edutopia's blog post, is also a good way to approach any curricular choices, including edtech ones, you make this year. Your school team wants to communicate more effectively with parents, and you're looking for a digital system that's not a huge hassle to set up. We asked a few leading edtech school coordinators for their parent communication system recommendations. See here for what they had to say about ePals, Edmodo, Gmail, Gaggle and more. As an edtech coordinator last year, EdSurge's Matt Bowman really wanted to start using Lexia Learning in his blended school. It got top reviews from CMOs he trusted, but the program wasn't web-based, and that was a deal breaker. However, the company just changed that, and their main product, Core 5, no longer requires downloading the program locally. That earns it Matt's "you must check this out" stamp. So, if you work in a blended school, go check it out. NovoEd, a MOOC platform that hopes to edge out the likes of Udacity and Coursera with collaboration-centric functionality, is debuting an entrepreneurship program supported by big-name biz schools Stanford and Babson. The Menlo Park-based company says its ability to connect students in collaborative cohorts has helped it achieve higher student retention rates. It'll be interesting to see if social cohesion will help ameliorate the MOOC dropout problem long-term. Gotta love zombies, superheroes, space, and forensics as avenues for teaching science to middle/high school students. STEM Behind Hollywood is a new site with lessons co-created by scientists, experts in Hollywood, and math/science teachers. What could be better than giving STEM careers a Hollywood cool appeal? Got iPads and looking for a way to stay organized with a paperless or paperlight classroom? Shobi wants to be an answer to the workflow conundrum. With an easy user interface that works with thousands of other apps, students can turn in screencasts, documents, video, and more, and teachers can give students rich voice feedback, written comments, and grades. Want to get students blogging and connecting to a global audience? KidBlog, developed by Teachers for Teachers, and of course their students, provides a free blogging platform where students can write and interact with readers in a moderated environment, available on the web and as a free iOS app. FlipSnack is a web-based tool that lets users turn PDF files into digital books with that cool click and drag the page interface. With PDF files and JPEG files as the core, anyone can create an engaging flip book on any topic. When it comes to lesson plan repositories, there's a lot to be said for subject specialization. Readworks.org provides free, Common Core aligned lessons for K-8 readers. Both fiction and non-fiction passages will keep readers of all levels engaged, with targeted skills addressed in the accompanying activities. Turnitin released an iPad app for its plagiarism prevention service that facilitates teacher and peer feedback, originality checking and grading. Now teachers can check for cheaters while kicking it on the couch. Now in field reports. The gathering of 80 major players in policy, education and technology yesterday at the EduConnect meeting in Redwood City, California, reads like a who's who of the edtech and policy wonk worlds. See our summary of what leaders from the California Department of Education, Summit Public Schools, San Mateo County Office of Education, the Rogers Family Foundation, Google, Cisco, Rocketship, Wikispaces, Clever, Gobstopper and Coursera had to say about California's $1.25 billion plan to implement the Common Core. You know what they say about teaching teachers how to teach. Sometimes, it's better to just give them space. This post chronicles an experiment led by TED Senior Fellow Juliette LaMontagne to restructure teacher professional development to allow for the emergence of creative ideas. A good one for design thinking aficionados. The Learning Accelerator, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping entire school districts adopt blended learning, announced its first full district-wide implementation with the Reynoldsburg City School District in Ohio today. TLA partner Lisa Duty is charged with chronicling the good, the bad and the ugly of their experience on the TLA website, and promised to send EdSurge documents, spreadsheets, and other highly usable artifacts to share with our readers along the way. TLA, which is backed by the Gates Foundation and the Jacqueline Hume Foundation, is determined to close up shop in 5 years. That timeline could help further the organization's goal of sharing as much as possible along the way, since it won't be encumbered by the kind of long-term public relations concerns that can inhibit open sharing among other blended school networks. That may make this the first time we've relished the thought of an edtech organization's demise. The soon-to-launch incubator school in Los Angeles wants to teach middle school students how to build a business. The NGLC grant-winning school plans to devote 1 hour per day to skills like writing mission statements, business plans and financial literacy. Sounds innovative, of course, but that means less time for traditional approaches to mastering the basics of reading, writing and arithmetic, not to mention the less directly marketable skills of analyzing classic literature. Is an hour a day on business fundamentals too much? Too little? Just right. Read our article and weigh in here. Teachers pony up a big fistful of hard-earned cash every year for classroom materials. But how do they decide what to buy? Turns out email solicitations, Facebook and Pinterest factor heavily, according to a new survey from MDR. If you're a teacher and haven't yet discovered the power of Pinterest for building your personal learning network, here are a few posts to help you figure out where to find good stuff. The Pinterest team has also taken notice of its growing teacher user base, and just published their own list of Pinteresting teachers to follow. Design a poster. Simple. Top Coder Open wants a poster that gets more girls jazzed about STEM. There are girls in our country that have all the talent to be bright and amazing. Someone like you just has to tell them that it is in their reach. Design a poster for young women in every state of the United States that gives them the encouragement they may need to one day be great. 3 designers will win prize money totaling $10,000. The Principal Center is determined to get more principals into classrooms this year conducting meaningful, development-driven teacher observations, and they're giving school leaders the support they need to get it done. And so it's launched the Instructional Leadership Challenge, calling upon principals to dramatically increase their presence in classrooms and get active in improving teaching and learning. Administrators who sign up for the challenge receive support, guidance, and encouragement in the form of free professional development workshops, access to an active social community of educators, and complimentary access to TeachBoost, a teacher evaluation software platform that eliminates paperwork and helps principals provide substantive, goals-driven feedback to teachers. Read more and sign up for the challenge here. Interested in mentoring students and teaching skills like making video games, designing iPhone/Android apps, or drafting business plans? Spark is looking for professionals to host middle school students in workplace-based apprenticeships in the San Francisco Bay Area, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Philadelphia. Mentors will expose students to STEM and business careers and give them the skills and resources they'll need to pursue any profession. The 8-week program takes place in the fall and spring, 1 day per week, 2 hours in the afternoon, usually at your workplace. Learn more about it here. Higher Education, which specializes in finding great EdTech candidates, is sponsoring EdSurge's jobs section. Write your own ad, but spare us the over-the-top claims, please. Keep it under 500 characters. Send your job ads here. Wikispaces is looking for a software engineer to join a small, smart, fast-moving company. You'll play a huge part in the success of our business and work on every part of an education technology platform that is used by over 30 million people each month. You are fluent in PHP, Python, Java, or Ruby and can pick up a language from this list you don't know. You've personally built large, interesting, or complex web applications before, and can show us what you've done. Read more about us and get in touch. Summer's here. Got plans? Why not check out one of the many ed camps happening all around the world? If there are other gatherings you'd like us to share, we have created a simple form to collect all of the info. Send us your event details here. Find us on Facebook,